My son accidentally wet the bed we were sleeping in. My husband reached out, touched it, and even sniffed it. He was furious about what had happened, so he got up, grabbed a sledgehammer, and split the bed right down the middle. My baby and I fell straight to the floor. Without saying a word, he pushed me out of the house. The wind outside was freezing, and snow was falling nonstop. My baby and I were shivering from the cold with nowhere to go. I took off the only piece of clothing I had and put it on my baby, terrified we'd freeze to death. Tears of despair kept streaming down my face as I walked down the icy street with my baby in my arms. My feet were almost frozen stiff, and ice had formed on my hair and the tip of my nose. We finally found an abandoned little wooden cabin. We were desperate for a place to get out of the wind. It was run down and falling apart, but at least it would shield us from the wind and snow. My legs were completely numb. I set the baby down on the floor, and it took me several minutes just to summon the strength to stand up. The faucet was broken, and the only thing in the house was a beat-up old iron pot. There was no way to boil water at all. Even so, I didn't give up. I tapped the gas stove a few times, but it didn't do anything. The only thing keeping me going, the only reason I kept trying, was my baby. I decided to use a small stool and some wood scraps to make a fire for warmth. It took me a long time to break them apart. Then I put the pieces into that cracked iron pot. Just as I was worrying I wouldn't be able to start a fire, my baby handed me his little toy car. I didn't understand what he meant at first, and it took me half an hour to finally figure it out. I rubbed the car's wheels against the iron pot, and surprisingly, it actually created sparks, but that joy didn't last long. Suddenly, the faucet burst open. In just a few seconds, the entire cabin was flooded with water. I grabbed the faucet as hard as I could, but it was no use at all. In the end, it got swept away too.